How could you expect to strike down a god? You're a fake.
What's this?
You live or die. They sit there smug in their armor, ready to cut off our heads for the slightest transgression, as though we don't strike forward about the last night. He was back in the tower, the eyes on me, and all it came, all the years, head down, don't clench your fingers, be a good mage, be a quiet mage, and I realised I don't want to make peace with the darkness. I want them to burn. So badly that the bed caught fire and we went home. So they're inside. I want them to feel the fear they made me feel.
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Like Black Wall. There's nothing like a Grey Warden, and you are nothing like a Grey Warden.
I'll show your warden's strength.
Greetings, Dorian. It is Dorian, isn't it? For a moment I mistook you for your father.
Rather uncalled for.
I see, he's trying to, elicit fear. I'm just here to take as many different skills as I can from Fade.
Once again, Hawk is in danger because of you, Varric. You found the Red Lyrium. You brought Hawk here.
Just keep talking, Smart.
Smaller fears, I would wager. Scavenging whatever the nightmare leaves behind.
And they take the form of spiders. Something so many fear.
Spiders? That is not what I saw.
Of course. The demons look different to each of us. Personalized little terrors.
Wonderful.
Most of us saw spiders. Black Wolf's
The
just a
nightmare
fox.
is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it... stronger. We only have a short time. Ask what you must.
All our questions.
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories. Lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you
No.
trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
Is she the divine or is
What
she...
can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
You already know how the mark
A
came to be
compassion.
upon your hand.
Spirit.
As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, And it is the key that locks or unlocks the door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically and survive. Without it,
So all of this is just a dream? Part of the Fade?
It is not just a dream. The minds of mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move mountains in both. Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
I'd like to know more about the Nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the Nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like the Nightmare is helping people.
Perhaps it was once. But now, it helps none but Corypheus. By his hand, in any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. Without fear, and pain, and failure. As you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
So can you tell me?
I told you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her, or a...
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer, I am what the Maker made me? The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
If I was chosen, I just don't understand why.
You are not the first to ask. Did Andraste not question when the Maker charged her with an impossible task? Her questions didn't lessen her.
So now I'm a hero.
Not yet.
You still haven't answered my question.
I am what you see. All other answers.
Tell me why you're here. Why take part?
After heaven, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and the Nightmare do an injustice to the world.
I suppose if
You
you're
must
the only
stop
thing
them.
that's physical in a
Perhaps
world
you were
that's
meant to stop them.
metaphysical, gives you
Perhaps that
quite
is
a deal
why
of power
I
on your
am
own.
here.
And she probably just went around and tested out how much strength that gave her. Lynette, the breach is sealed and the war between the Templars and the Mages is finally over. And all our fears and terror is finally ending as order returns to the world. I wish you could see the people celebrating at Haven. It is everything you would have wanted when you left. I will make your sacrifice a worthy one. What we do here is Inquisition will shape all of Phaedus. I will make you proud. Your flame will burn forever as a beacon of hope. Something is happening. The ground is shaking. The soldiers are running to the gates. Rest well on the Maker's side, my daughter. I will sing your memory again. I joined the ones to serve in glory. No blade could touch me, nor any claw pierce my armor still. I was fated by joining to die, alone in the deep roads. The calling in my mind, I sat by the last campfire would see. Now myself one last night of terror. Cursed fate. Oh yeah. Let it be my choice to have served and died. Let it be nobility rather than the dread hand of fate. Destroy my destiny. Let it be my decision.
demons!
I want to find the old blinky things and then ding 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 ding. Bring this to the campfire. Ah, found it.
Go!
And another moment.
It's back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
It says we.
The demons!
Keep running!
Ah!
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then she died.
Yes.
That death's not eternal in the fate though.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
I think we all knew that was the case, Warden.
Head to ass.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
Oh, there's that demon or spirit right there. Spirit, yes. Cole be happy. So less.
What is the story you wish to tell? It is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
Hey.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Yes, Adamant, where the Inquisition faces an army of demons raised by the Wardens.
This guy's really aiming
How
on this.
dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. Even without the influence of Corypheus, the Wardens go too far. They need to be checked.
What are you saying? You want to get rid of the Wardens? Everyone makes mistakes. They would have died to save us.
They might still be useful. What if Corypheus conjures another blight? You never know.
I don't know what to tell you. There are a few good ones, but an awful lot of the Wardens I've known went crazy.
Sweet Maker, could both of you please shut up? We can argue once we've escaped from the giant fear demon.
Inquisitor.
The nightmare has found us.
Form up! I'm with you.
My solution. Best solution in the world.
We should follow the Divine. Whatever she is our way out of here.
So we came from the side, right?
Warden Stroll, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction? When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
So much tips and tricks from this place. I love the fade. That doesn't sound great.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
He didn't like that.
I guess things just float whenever they feel like it. Yeah. Wonder what's up there. Or maybe it's best we never find out.
What was he talking about? Golden Sea.
But that's a big one.
It feeds on our fear. Let it go hungry tonight.
Ha, I'm gonna get wrecked. It's too easy. Just dump one. Child Haven is burned, none of crimes off. We're gonna go down to go up. I don't want to leave any of these Dreamer relics behind. is a fossil.
Hard to outrun anything in this swamp.
Unclear whether the water here is a manifestation of fade or physical water. So each of these areas of the Fade correspond to somewhere we visited. I suppose if you visit more places before going into the Fade, you can get more bonuses, maybe? 5 locations, 5 Fades. This is a harrowing. Scholars, so either with hiding, Story in the Temptation. Solas. There's Cold, Despair. These are all people's worst nightmares. Blackwell didn't like himself. Bull is afraid of madness because he's a weaver. Vivian is afraid of Barak becoming his parents. Temptation. Dorian because he's blood magic. Sarah the nothing. Sandra being helpless. I don't want to meet or like. Later. I'm afraid of waits for me up there. Just need to get to it now. Seems like you could see by the size of the headstones how much that fear rules over them. So it's not so big for people like Dorian and all that, but for Cassandra, it's massive. I guess my stone's the one near to Cassandra's. I think anyone that you have a romantic relationship with, their stone probably gets bigger. which is strange. Maybe it's because they say you have a large step upon the world, so your fears should be huge. Last three blocks. Philosophy. So fine. That must be my fear. Being perfect.
The rift! We're almost there.
Great, Hawk. Why not just dare the old gods to try and stop you?
Oh shit. What's behind him? Yeah, this guy. Oh. Lightning appears to be interference. Where's your big old spider gone, eh? It's locked in there.
I
I grow fat on your fear.
In war, victory!
You cannot stand against me. You will die in agony. You are nothing.
That was terrible then.
We need to clear a path! Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A Warden must...
A Warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
Go Hawk says.
Hawk. Say goodbye to Varric for me.
He's right next to you. You can say goodbye yourself.
Spider. Always make a dash.
Excuse me if you
Helter Hawk. He was a ruined man. When we talked to him last time, he sounded like he was dead on the inside. He'd given up the cause. He wasn't ready to be a leader anymore. May as well let him go down fighting.
With the nightmare banished, Corypheus lost both his warden mages and his demon army. But in the stories your soldiers will tell, their Inquisitor broke the spell with the Maker's blessing.
They need something to believe in.
They do indeed.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake.
Where's Hawk? Where's Hawk?
Hawk sacrificed his life to save us and strike a decisive blow against Corypheus.
Well?
Oh, shit.
He gave his... You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud believes that the Wardens are worth saving, and I trust him. You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori, but there are plenty of demons that need killing.
While they do that, I'll report to the Wardens at Weishaupt. We won't be caught...
Thank you, Your Worship.
Maybe we can go back and get Barrett's support.
Stroud sent me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Orlais falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueled. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus. Good. Speak with us. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She seemed calm, serene even. And she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, I'm sorry. I failed you too.
should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
The hell to it. I'm not going to go back actually, screw it. Varric can live with it. I'd sacrifice Hawk because he didn't deserve to live, right? That's the truth. He wasn't the Hawk I created. Here's some generic creation, some abomination of the game that was so hate-filled, had to pass from this world. So another champion falls. I've not got the 20 minutes to go back and change that decision. See you in the next episode.